New tonight, Cincinnati City Councilwoman Tamaya Dennard allegedly asked for money from the attorney representing the county in exchange for votes. Now we know she also asked one of her own colleagues on council for money. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kristen Hartman.
And I'm Craig McKee. We were first to break the news that federal agents had in fact arrested Dennard on Tuesday for bribery and attempted extortion. Marielle Carbone is live right now from City Hall with the latest developments on this case. Marielle, which council member are we talking about here?
We are talking about Greg Landsman. Now, he says he gave Dennard money on 2 separate occasions last year and that he did so as a friend because that's what he was raised to do, to help people out, though he says he did seek legal advice before doing it.
Meet Tamaya Dennard and Greg Landsman, 2 of the newest members of Cincinnati City Council.
In 2017, Landsman and Dennard entered City Council together. Since then, the 2 newcomers became close colleagues.
When I first got to council, I had a really good relationship with her.
So when Dennard asked him for money,
my heart went out to her at the time, and I thought I could be helpful.
Landsman says his colleague was going through a tough time financially and said her mother was facing eviction. So he gave her $500 twice, but not before checking with the city solicitor's office.
I checked with the solicitor first. I wanted to make sure I was okay to do that.
This letter, dated November 26, 2019, from the city solicitor, confirms that and states, "I wanted to confirm in writing that the loan you provided to Councilmember Dennard does not present any issues with respect to the Ohio ethics laws."
I wish there was something that we could do.
Landsman says Dennard never repaid him. His loan to her is not part of the federal case against her. Landsman says the amount of money federal prosecutors are accusing her of asking for and accepting in exchange for a vote is tough to understand.
The whole thing is awful. Amounts of money, it just wasn't something I could reconcile with what I had experienced, which was somebody who had reached out who said, look, I'm trying to get through some financial hardship.
Landsman isn't calling for his colleague to resign at this point.
It's really not for me. That's a decision she has to make.
But he says,
I just think it's going to be very difficult considering everything that is happening for her to do this job.
And I did ask Landsman if he believes anything like this is going on with any of his other colleagues on council, and he says he does not believe that's happening. Reporting live from City Hall, Marielle Carbone, WCPO 9 News.